pose. What's up guys? It's Mary Hannah back with another video. So if you guys can't tell, I just got off of work. I'm here to talk a little bit about new jobs and first days because I just went through my first day officially. In all, I've had 4 jobs. So I've had 4 first days. And they don't get any better. I can't even tell you. The first day is always going to be stressful, especially if you don't know anyone. I have known no one every single one of my first days. You don't know what's going on. You have to be trained. You're awkward. 3 of my jobs have been fast food. You don't know orders. You don't know how to work the register. You don't know how to talk to people, and everybody's hustling and bustling around you, and it's terrible. Well, the very first job that I had was at Chick-fil-A. I was 18 and I had never had a job before. My parents always told me volleyball is your job, so I didn't have to get a job until after I couldn't play volleyball anymore. I couldn't play. My mom was like, all right, gotta get that job. You gotta start paying for your own gas. I was like, I know. I got a job at Chick-fil-A through a friend of mine, and I just got hired like that. I got a call and they were like, hey, could you have an interview? So I walked in and they're like, we're just gonna tell you a little bit about the chicken sandwich, and they told me the history of Chick-fil-A, and I was like, oh yes, my pleasure. They were like, okay, so that's all you really need to know. What pant size do you wear? And I was like, medium. And they were like, okay, you start next week. I was like, oh yes, nice, okay. My first day, I walked in, I stood there, I walked to the back, and because I was in the little manager's office, I went, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new, I don't know what to do. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll train you, cool. Great, I got trained in dining. A side note, they were like, we think you're ready for the register. I think you're wrong. That is very false. They needed another cashier up there. And I was still in training mode because we had to do online training for Chick-fil-A, and I hadn't finished. They took me out of training mode and stuck me in the front lines. They sacrificed the newbie. Moving on. My second job was actually not fast food. It was reffing through an old head coach of mine that I used to play for at high school. And she was like, since you can't play anymore, I feel like this would be a really good way for you to be able to connect to the sport that you love so much. And I was like, yes. So I didn't even really have to apply. She called the lady and was like, hey, I got someone who's gonna come up to Murfreesboro and she wants to ref. And she was like, all right, cool. And I was like line judging, like, out, touch, like I wasn't up there going tweet. My first day, I got lost. I don't even know how it happened. I was familiar with most of the high schools that were around because I played. I guess I just didn't know how to get there from MTSU. And I was late. Like the head lady over everybody in Murfreesboro called me. She was like, where are you? But when she called me, I was already in the gym, and I was like, I'm here. I'm talking to the ref. It's like, oh, okay. He texted me and was like, I don't know where she is. They didn't give me all of the things that I needed to be reffing. I was an official, but I was not an official. Well, I needed a patch, like an official patch. It says TSSAA. I didn't have a patch. They gave me a patch and they were like, where's your magnet? I was like, I don't have a fridge. But no. And I was like, what magnet? They were like, you're supposed to get a double-sided magnet to hold your patch on your shirt. I don't have one of those. The up ref that was there, he was like, oh, let me check my fanny pack. It's like, okay, I don't have a magnet. He was like, I've got a command strip. I was like, oh, I'll just use that. And so I command stripped my badge to my shirt. And fun fact, I did not ever get a magnet. I command stripped my badge to my shirt the whole time I was reffing. Right after the last game that I ref, I went into Taco Bell with a group of friends of mine, and they were hiring, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta. So the night that I finished reffing, I applied at Taco Bell. I got a call the next day, and they were like, we would love to interview you. So I went in and he was like, you're a little not overqualified for this job, but I want this Taco Bell to go places. I feel that if this place could be as big as Chick-fil-A. Boy, do you know where you are sitting right now. I am sad to inform you that you are sitting in a Taco Bell. I think Taco Bell's as big as it's gonna get. Hun. He was like, okay, well, here's your shirts, here's your hat, here's your apron. Do you have shoes? So I got hired on the spot. My first day, walked in, they showed me how to clock in. They were like, stand at this register and memorize it, and walked away. I stood there for 4 hours so I could memorize where the burritos were. And I was not a happy camper. It was boring. I was very out of the loop because everybody else had headsets on and they could communicate to one another. They were like, we're gonna move you to drive-through now. And I was like, you're gonna what? What? But I didn't have to take orders. Cash them out, hand them napkins and their receipt and then hand them their food when it gets to you. I can do that. I stood there for another 4 hours. My first day at Taco Bell was 8 hours. I was in the Chick-fil-A group. I was, here's your food, here's your sauce, here's your drinks. Oh, my pleasure. All the Taco Bell people were like, my pleasure. I'm trying. Please don't make fun of me because I'm polite. Now, I need a summer job. Dunkin'. And I was like, hey, are you guys hiring? And the girl was like, oh my gosh, yes. The manager came over, handed me an application, sat down, I started filling it out. I got my name, my address, and my email on. She walks back over and sets down a stack of paperwork. Okay, come back tomorrow with your ID and your social security card, and we'll get your paperwork sent in and get you working ASAP. I hadn't even turned in the application. This was Friday. I went in Saturday. I went in at 9:30, and I didn't get out till like 12:30. What time do you want me here tomorrow? 7 a.m. I'm dying a little bit. I went in today expecting to finish my online training, and she stuck me at a register. But it was like for drive-thru. I grabbed a headset and I sat there and I took orders. Once again, I did not finish my online training. Sometimes I'm like, where's this button? I'm sorry, I don't know how to ring up a banana. Where's the Nana button? You know, as time went on, things got really busy. People started showing up. At one point, I didn't know what was going on. Everybody was cleaning. There was nothing else for me to clean, though. So I was standing watching, you know, some people are making drinks. I'm watching how to do that. This one girl showed up. She looked at me. She goes, you might want to put your hands on something. She was so rude. And the manager lady who hired me looked at me. She goes, don't listen to her. And she pushed me the other way, and I was like, bet. And I have to be back in at 6 a.m. Getting new jobs are hard. I have to learn how to make drinks. Training is hard. Sometimes coworkers are mean. Coworkers are crazy. But you learn your way. I mean, it turns out to be okay. But every single job that I have gotten in my life so far, I got them immediately. And I have gotten so lucky with that. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I just wanted to update you guys on how I've been doing. I know I've been gone for a long time, but hey, it's summertime now. I have time. In the afternoons at least, not in the mornings, and making sure everybody else got their coffee but mine. Let me know what you guys would want to watch me do. Also, at hair123. As you guys can tell, my hair is not a vibrant color. Since the last time I've seen you guys, it was a faded pink. Since then, I've dyed it blue and purple, and you can't even tell. My hair is faded back to like its original blonde color. It's nothing exciting right now. So let me know what color you think I should dye my hair next. Let me know what videos you want to see me doing. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Bye!